What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Ethereum Classic ETC today at the request of Mr. Smooth Operator himself. Without any further ado, so we're doing this one for you, my man, so let's get this started. Looking at this on Coinbase, I believe Coinbase has, like, it's not the most historical data, but I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. It's more than Binance, that's for sure. Maybe it is the most historical data. It looks like it is. Okay, cool. So here we are, cycle after cycle, higher lows, higher highs, beautiful overall chart. It does, contrary to the idea that Ethereum Classic was the chain that was like hard forked from, it was left behind, it's actually done pretty well, right? I mean, you literally have a little bit of resistance right here, you break through it, and where's your bear market support level at? It's literally like right where this resistance was, and then you have resistance here in your bear market, right? Like in this little accumulation zone, you break up, and then where's your bear market support on the next phase? It's right here. So this is actually really nice structure, and I would think, based off of this look, that overall in the cycle, that you're going to see new all-time highs for ETC. If not new all-time highs, then at least like somewhere around previous all-time highs. But let's just see what this thing is worth right now. ETC, Ethereum Classic, number 28. So it's definitely got like a $2.9 billion market cap. Let's see what that would do. And then we'll get to the more immediate stuff, because I'm sure I know, Operator, I know that's what you're looking for, my man. But because you probably already have long-term stuff figured out. But let's see, just real quick, if it was to do like a top to bottom extension, that'd be a 17x, almost an 18x, potentially to like a 42x. Is that possible? 10x would be 30 billion, a 20x would be 60 billion, so that's possible. That might be a little bit unlikely, seeing prices up this high, though I suppose it is possible. That would put Ethereum Classic at like $120 billion, maybe a little bit more or a little bit less, but I just did rough math. I didn't really care to like do it specifically, but just whenever my brain figured out that it was over $100 billion, I'm like, maybe not this cycle. But let's see, top to bottom here, you did go to your 1414, top to bottom here, in what little existence it had, top to bottom there. Come on now. You went to your 2618, so 2618, 1414. Not a whole lot to go off of, but just based off of this, I would think that you would at least go to your 1272 based off of this fib extension here, if I can get it properly drawn, which would put you at least at 360 by the end of this bull cycle, or sometime in late 2025 is what I would be thinking. If not, potentially, just like last cycle, you could go up to your 1414 and see prices above $500. And I will say that this is possible. I just don't think it's likely. I think really more likely what you should be focused on is this zone here. And I do think you're going to see new all-time highs just based on this very short chart, but it's longer than most cryptos. Anyways, let's get into the more immediate term stuff. More immediate. Looking at the weekly here, rejecting the overbought zone is what it looks like it's doing. It is Sunday today. We have 19 hours and 17 minutes left. It's not detrimental, because this week it was looking pretty detrimental. Like this down here would have been a really bad look versus this RSI, but you can absolutely climb up still. I wonder if there's any examples of this. Maybe not so much. It's not so common when you reject this overbought, so I mean, we can just look, right? Overbought, rejection kind of in this area. You consolidated. That's kind of your best case scenario. Still on this week you dropped 17% and then just consolidated for like a month and a half. Here you rejected it and you went down hard. And then you came back up and then you rejected it again and you went down hard. Kind of close, but not close enough. We won't count it, but still bad reaction. Here, bad reaction. Here we are doing it again. You are only down 7%, and in a 19-hour span, increasing 7% wouldn't be too hard to do, but just speaking off of the data that we have presented, this isn't necessarily a good look. Even though this week might be a decent look, like if you just look at it for the candles, you are closing above previous areas of resistance, kind of, wicked down to like this area. You might be going lower, though. Let's see if the daily says anything about that as well. Consolidating, you move down, consolidating, you might be going lower. You're flirting with this 50, you didn't really get a positive reaction. Kind kind of like a double top, but not really. What did you do? Did you hit a 1272? You did. You hit your 1272, flirting with the 618. I mean, you could go lower. You absolutely could. What's the 4-hour look like? Yeah, more of the same, man. I think you do go lower. I think you broke down. You're consolidating now. You even got the upside consolidation. You probably make another move down. Maybe you do hold this low. You know, there's a guy, I think his name is Scaramucci's, I don't know, on the BitBoy, back when it was BitBoy, he used to say, what was wicked will get candlesticked. And I mean, I think that's a perfect scenario for right now. What was wicked will get candlesticked. I do think we'll go down here. Maybe we do go below the slow, but maybe, I don't know if we do. I think that we do just go, you know, we have a closing, we have candle bodies down here. And I wonder top to bottom here. I mean, maybe you go, I don't know. Oh, I really don't know what to think of this. Let me see. Other than I do think it's going lower from here. Yeah. Support on your 382, rejecting your 069. You closed your last 4-hour below the 236 here. Let's see how you close this. I bet you do keep going lower. If you do close below your 236, I think that this second reaction, right, because this is where your anchor was drawn, you went to your 382 for support and then 069 for resistance. I would think the second reaction would take you below the 382. Maybe bounce off the 0.5, but ultimately I would think that you would at least see this golden zone here. However it is that you get down here, maybe just go straight down there now. You know, I don't know. I'm not like forecasting this. I'm just painting an idea in my head based off of like general fib structures, right? $19, around $19, give or take like 15 cents in either direction. Maybe you even go lower than that. You could see a deep retracement with this at the 786 or the 886. You do have a lot of support in that area, along with this potential for a double bottom. But the RSI does look rather neutral with a weak-looking tilt to it. You are grinding out this green line, which you've shown some significance on it on this time frame. When you did this last time, you broke down and you grinded it out. You did go lower, right? And here you bounced off it, but then you broke through it, grinded it out, came lower, a little double bottom here. Maybe it likes to do that. Kind of. I don't know. Kind of, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I think it goes lower. All that to say, I do think it goes lower. But then afterwards, and that'll probably happen in a very short amount of time. I think that would happen over the coming, maybe by the end of next week, maybe even by the end of the month, if it takes that long. But I would think that it's going to happen probably sometime this month, that you do see prices that are below, I don't know if I said 19 cents. If I did, I meant $19, somewhere around $19. Probably a little bit lower than that if I really had to guess. But yeah, that's all I got. So I would say temporarily bearish on ETC, right? Overall bullish for sure. This low here, come on now. I don't know if that's a good low to take. Let's just see. It might be better to take this low over here, because it's the more relative low. This like this low started your accumulation, but this low was the last low you had before you expanded, right? So yeah, 382 support, rejection off the 236. This would imply that you would see the 618, 069. Maybe you do go below these lows here. That is possible. You could see prices all the way down right around this green line. How this reacts to is, like, generally speaking, when you're in an uptrend, anytime you're below the green line, it's a perfect opportunity to buy. So I would say $19, a little bit below $19 would be the minimum kind of expectation, but you could go all the way down to the 61869. Maybe you do go lower than this low here. It's possible, right? Scare people, get them thinking that, oh no, it's all over, and then as soon as you get that narrative, you bounce and you start having a positive reaction. So yeah, that's all I got. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.